became a refugee camp, and I'm in charge of community-based protection. I think when we talk of community-based protection, everyone understands that this is whereby we believe in the existing community's capacity. And we want to say that whatever we are doing, we have to make sure that a refugee or a person we serve is having a stake in each and every kind of action that is being carried out in this refugee camp. First of all, I would like to thank the PFL Rwanda in partnership with the UNHCR for thinking about this very good project. As you know, Rwanda is a country that is highly motivated and self-motivated towards the digital era, and it means that many services are being now digitalized. So we thank the government of Rwanda for thinking about what we call the socio-economic inclusion. They know that whatever they are doing, even the refugees have been included in whatever they are doing. So it has been a very big challenge to the refugees accessing some of the digital services, because now they had to take a long journey looking for these services, going very far. And having all these facilities in the refugee camp is a very good idea, because they can now access these services without taking a long journey looking for them. So on the other hand, we know that it's a very good opportunity to these digital career counselors, because they are ready to turn this opportunity into income. You know, they are serving their community, their own community, at the same time making something out of it. So we can simply say that this is alone a motivation to these digital career counselors, since they can have this opportunity to serve their own community, at the same time earning something out of it. Well, the first and foremost is that they have increased their capacity. They have learned a lot concerning these digital services, and on top of that, they are also benefiting, they are also helping their fellows to learn these services. As we have seen, there are some people who have been benefiting from these services, the people of concern. On top of that, there are also fellow youth who are ready to earn a living from these services, because they have been trained. They're also willing to know more about them. So I think this is a milestone. This is something they have achieved. I would say that before we start this project, I got a chance to talk to the digital career counselors. They knew that the time plan for the support they have, and they knew very well that the time will reach and start now finding their own ways. So we talked, we had a discussion, and we managed to do a scan, environmental scan, like we could tell what kind of opportunities they do have in their environment, and again sitting together and sharing the ideas on how to turn those opportunities into an income. I'll give an example. You know, in the environment, we have some schools, we have the hospitals. These are all agencies, these are all services that are really required to be used by these digital career counselors. As I've been saying, we really approached one of the schools. It's called Munombe, and we came to find out that this school does not have all these facilities, the internet facilities, the computers, the printers. They also have to make a kind of journey looking for these services. So in the near time, we have to set an appointment with the director. He will let us know where to fix some of these printers, so that we can really give them these services nearby the school. And we hope this is one of the activities that will help them now carrying on their responsibilities without being supported. I would say that, you know, for every activity to happen, there is always limitations, there is always opportunities. We can't say that they have all what they want. Of course, they are encountering some of the challenges. What I would say is that I'm calling the government or any other stakeholder to come around and sit with these digital career counselors to see if they can move these projects from one point to another, as we believe we have not yet reached the limit. So many things are still in the place to happen, but because of some of the challenges, they cannot go there. So we believe that meeting the government, meeting the stakeholders who are willing, these challenges can be moved away, and then we make the services reaching to many more. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My name is Karisa Pascal. Yes, I'm based in this camp, Mugomba Refugee Camp. Thank you. This project is very important for us as the refugees. We live in this Mugomba Refugee Camp. First of all, this project was made just to enhance and to improve on online job and how to write a CV, how to write a motivation letter and the cover letter, even how to apply on scholarship that are around us. So this project was very important for us because many youth in our camp, at least 60%, they got knowledge how to write CV, cover letter, and the motivation letter. Students who have graduated from high school, many of them have already applied in different university that they want to study in that university. They have already applied for scholarship. Another thing, here in Mugomba Refugee there was a problem of students who didn't know how to go and to prepare interview. For us as digital career counselors, we have made 4 groups that compose with 7 people. I've helped them and assisted them how to write CV, cover letter, how to prepare interview, so that some of them they have recruited and they went to school. That shows that there is more improvement in that project and in our communities. Firstly, there is some skills that I got from high school. But in addition, prison fellowship with partnership with UNHCR and Carnegie Mellon have trained us we as the digital career counselors. So we help our communities in those different reasons, but it help from UNHCR and Carnegie Mellon. So the knowledge and the skills we give to those youth we have given by Carnegie Mellon and the PFL with partnership with UNHCR. Thank you. There is as I told you, there is 4 groups composed with 7 people. That is the first people who benefit from this project. In addition to that, there is communities that they get this opportunity from Irembo service from the government. And our community also, they don't go out of the camp. Yes, for searching other services like printing, scanning, and photocopy, because here in this camp, in our project, also we do that. This project will sustain for a long time because we are training other youth as a digital career counselor. That is the first. The second, those trained people, they also train others. We have 2 months to train those 4 groups, but after that 2 months, we shall train others. This shows that the skills is transferable from one people to another. That shows that there is a sustainability for a long time. Okay, there is so many methodology that we use. Firstly, we use speaker, and we go in different culture to sensitize that youth to come to access this opportunity. That's the first. The second, we use community radio. This community radio is heard by everyone in this Mugomba refugee camp. So this is the second channel that we use to sensitize people. The third one, we use different groups on social media, like WhatsApp, like Facebook, and the other social media, so as to mobilize people how to access these online services. Yes, we have, because Prison Fellowship has given us internet that help as digital career counselors to help our neighbors, that youth, that community to access those digital information. So we have internet. Mostly those youth who have studied in Rwanda, we use English, while our parents they use French. Yeah, and this project mainly they focus on youth. That's why we use English, but those who use French, we use translator. We use Google Translator, and we have in our digital career cancer, we have some of them who know French. They help others who know French. There is two challenges. Firstly, there is a challenge of proper location of working. Here in Mugomba refugee camp, we use a library, and that library is used by communities, even children who are under 10 years. So there is improper location of working. The second, the project was mainly to focus on 3 months of giving incentive, while we got 2 months of incentive. So as this year is starting, we request a PFL with UNHCR just to try to think how, as we as digital counselors, to give another to other concert, how to give us another insight in this coming incentive in this coming months. Thank you.
I am Rwanda Musif Christian, Chief Coordinator of Digital Career Counselors in Kigeme Camp. Digital Career Counselors in Kigeme Refugee Camp is like a company which started here under PFR and UNHCR to help community in different application services online, yes. And the Irembo services here, because it's not easy to get Irembo services without going far away, and training some learners to study the basic skills on the computer, to help to get photocopy of the proof of registration and the other for refugees, yes. And the other document they have, printing, scanning, and job applications, and facilitating them to write cover letter and CV. About the birth certificate, right now after three weeks we worked, we have 40 people who have birth certificate from here.
You helped them to apply for birth certificates from here?
Yes.
Wow, that's great.
In Irembo
services. So what is Irembo service? Is it this government online application portal?
Yes, it's a government online applications
where people can access service.
Yes. In order to go in a sector, in district, yes, they come here and we help them through online. Attestation of bachelor. We helped 10 people.
Certificate of singleness. Bachelor.
Yes,
Okay.
a certificate of widow. We help 3 people.
3 people.
Marriage certificate. We help 12 people.
12 people.
In the application for the lost identity, we help 4 people.
Yes.
And the correction of identity, we help 30 people. And there are here application for going in Canada, to work in Canada. We just helped 112 people to open the new emails for 15 people. Yes. And teaching the basic skills on the computer, we have 5 learners. We started for showing them hardware tools
How to use hardware.
and some software tools.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
About financially as our team,
Yes.
we just kept 3,000 5,000
Transcend me.
transect me.
Wonderful.
And what we want to go, what our purpose, our vision, we would like to make this cyber as a puppetry.
Yeah.
Yes, as puppetry, which have different kinds of materials like
Stationary shop.
stationary shop,
Yeah.
as notebooks, as pens, as papers, and so forth. We need to help us in this for making Photoshop. We need camera. If you get camera, it will be better for us, because it will help us to make some invitations, some cards of workers, and IDs, and the Photoshop for youngers, because youngers here like to youth, especially youth, they like to have the photos on their phone, take pictures.
Updating on social media.
Yes,
Okay.
updating on social medias.
Okay.
But we have challenges. We have challenge here because of we work, but we haven't a regular working place.
So you have no office.
Yes, we haven't office. This office is for others. We don't know any time they can.
They can tell you to get out.
Yes, to get out.
Okay.
And we have this also this room hasn't power. We haven't electricity.
Yeah.
That's why we ask in 5 meters our the electricity to use. We rent from our neighbor there, and if we get where we can work, it will help us to work unlimitedly until the time we want, like 5 p.m. or in midnight we can work, because yes,
If you have office space, electricity,
yes,
you also say camera, and okay, what else?
camera, office,
Office,
and unlimited internet if it's possible.
internet. Yes.
Internet. In the future, we plan to have our credibility through being registered in RDB.
You've been registering your company.
Yes, and we have our company, and we want to become supplier of different materials, which is needed. Yes, which is needed at school, at the hospital, and these Kigame refugee staff, and we want to become the source of the source of communicate
Internet services or communication.
yes, communication, and to increase the skills of our community
Yes.
on basically on the internet, and how they can use online services, because
Resources
this
are available.
because you know that in the whole world it comes like a village globally.
Thank you for PFR, thank you for UNHCR
Wow.
for providing this equipment. We are planning to help our brothers and our sisters here in a camp, due to teach them or to facilitate them to use this word of technology.
Yes.
As you know, the world we are living now, we use the internet, we use technology. So, through this equipment we have now, through this opportunity we have now, through these skills we have get from PFR, we are going to help our brothers and their sisters to know this, how they can use computers, how they can use Google products, how they can use internet in different ways. Yeah.